retard.
Right, I'm right with you. Hold on. I just need to try something. Nope. Hey, Fred. Hello. How are you doing? Right, Brendel, I'll be right with you regarding... There we go. So, starting up. Adrian, hello to you. Okay, Brenold, we are starting in Echo November, Sierra November again, right? I'll be online on Discord in a minute. Flying Wolf, sorry, no, what was your... Oh, yeah, your question, hang on. Thank you for staying. Let me just try again to call it up. Would you set the TCAS to RA only? No. No, because I know you're referring to the landing gear not being in, but I don't think that's as critical as having an engine failure. So I would not, if the procedure doesn't tell you to put TA only, then I would not do so. Let me see. Brenold, if you are listening, I'm in the channel on Discord. So we're gonna go to all players. Oh, and hang on, I need to put my yoke on. Hold on. Hey, Brenold, wie geht's? Oh, noch höre ich dich nicht. Warte, was ist los? Moment. Noch höre ich ihn nicht. So, Test.
Hallo?
Ja, jetzt höre ich dich.
Ja?
Ja, alles gut.
Ah, ja.
So, there we go. Yeah, so interesting discussion regarding the hydraulic failure. One more question was Flying Wolf. Would you do in isolated areas such as Male or Seychelles and the airport would close down? Well, I mean, that's a problem. So if your only option would be to return, let's say to Seychelles, because all the other airports are just not available, well, you're going to have to tell the tower, say, hey, you know, I don't care that you've got hydraulic fluid on the runway. You know, I've got to come back. You're my only option. Otherwise, I would have to ditch the aircraft in the ocean. So that's something, obviously, you know, that would be necessary.
Do you think landing on the hydraulic fuel would be that dangerous?
I don't know. I actually came across that thought this afternoon. I thought, well, yeah, how would you do that? Actually, you know, if the tower said, you know, be aware, there's a lot of contamination, hydraulic fluid on the runway. Could be slippery, could be, I don't know, could be danger because of fire. Tough one. But I mean, again, if it's the only option, well, then you're gonna have to take the risk. Simple as that. Okay, so Brenold prepared everything. So Echo November, Sierra November, we are at.
Yeah, exactly.
And how are you doing at the moment? All right. Staying well?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, nice. A little bit tired. The weekend should come.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Almost. See, you guys are looking forward to the weekend because you can relax, and I am gonna be working from the weekend onwards. So.
Oh, really? Yeah. But you had a kind of holiday in the last weeks.
Yeah, I had lots of free time. So actually, I'm looking forward to flying again. Right. I just saw you a minute ago on the airport. Now you're gone.
No, I should be there.
Okay, let me see. Just loading in. Hydro planning, yeah. Oh yeah, and the inhibition, I just checked again. So definitely I can confirm. So anything to do with green low pressure is inhibited either at first engine on takeoff power or latest 80 knots. So this case, I mean, the way I've set the failure, we would have been above 80 knots before the pressure drops below 1750 psi. So it would not have come on. It would have come on at 1500 feet above the ground. Are you on live weather, Brenold, or?
Yeah, live weather is good, and I have a quarter to 6 p.m. Local time.
Okay, let me just check. Lord, I've got snow now. Is that normal?
Yes, snow is there, but it's sunny.
Okay. Well, I can hear other aircraft.
Maybe it's me.
Are you on the other? Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, you need a tower. I spawned in the wrong place.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was the icing hangar again. Yeah, I remember. So in the afternoon, don't make it too dark. Let's do it this way. Cool. I start up the aircraft. Why is that working? Because my control's not working. Oh, because I know why. Disregard. There we go. Right, that is good. So let's start up the engines. Yeah, thank you much, Mark, for the change in the sim. Good catch. That's something I always forget. And so we're flying from here to Echo November Golf Kilo. I don't know what that's called.
It's Gullknapp.
Okay.
Interesting airport close to the coast of Norway.
Okay. And Brenner was saying that from now on it gets really beautiful.
Yeah, it is. And the next leg is more interesting as well.
Okay, nice.
I feel like we can do 2 legs, and then we have this next one.
Yeah, sure.
Which I find very interesting.
Yeah, I've got time. No problem at all. So fuel is on. That is checked. So fuel, ignition, clear prop, clear.
Ah, yes, another aircraft starting engines.
Nice, excellent. Always happy to see other people. Gives low idle. I've got fuel, ignition is on. I'm missing something. Oh, that's why. It went back to cutoff. I thought I put it to idle. I checked the ITT.
Yeah.
It slipped back to cutoff. And I was like, why doesn't it ignite? Hey Paul, you're considering building a new PC soon. Are you happy with the Okay, so am I happy? Well, performance-wise, yes. However, one thing I'm not happy with is the problem with Windows 11. So there are certain programs, and also, yeah, especially for example Microsoft Flight Sim. You need to, be aware that sometimes you may have some add-ons that that will tell you or tell the CPU which threads to use, and because the 12900 has eco threads, so ones that do not run so fast, if the programs aren't optimized for that, they will put a lot of workload on those cores as well, and so that can cause some issues regarding performance. But all in all, I mean, I'm happy with it. It's yeah, good performance. Okay, so we're gonna enter Which approach are we going to do in?
We will approach from north to south. Yeah, let me see what the number is. It is a 2-3 approach.
Okay.
And I think we should go cruising altitude 2,500 around.
Okay.
Departures runway 01, and then we do a right turn over the city. I guess it's a little bit scenic.
Yeah, nice. I don't know, Paul, have you looked at the other CPUs? So do the other CPUs have maybe a different setup regarding E-cores and performance cores? I can't remember.
Blackbox 2, the exclamation mark title command for the mods not working anymore?
No, it does. Because Mark just went exclamation mark overlay sim and changed the title there. Why?
Okay. Well, I tried to change the title 20 minutes ago, but it didn't.
No, the thing is, the stream needs to be running, otherwise.
Okay.
Otherwise, it doesn't do it. So I've got an ANAV or visual approach 2-3. Which one should we choose?
Visual, please.
Visual 2-3.
And straight.
Yeah. All set.
I'm waiting for you on the holding point.
Okay.
You need to go on activate.
Yep. Done. All good.
Otherwise, it's not active.
Yep.
Okay.
So. Cool. Then off we go. Right behind you.
Okay. There's someone else. Let's wait a second. It is a twin otter, but looking like a Saab or something like that.
Is he taking off?
No, it's texting.
Okay. Windows 11 will eventually sort out the issues. Yeah, it will, Adrian. I mean, they must, sure. I'm optimistic as well. Yeah.
Okay, landing lights on. And okay, he's waiting. Then let's go.
Okay. That's point. It's difficult to see the runway out there.
Okay, and turn right. Yes, it is. Maybe I will see it this year in real life.
Oh, wow, that would be amazing. And make lots of pictures, please.
Yeah, of course, I will do.
Has anyone here tried there's a fix going around on some forum regarding a regedit entry with NDU to put that instead of 2, put it to 4. And so some people have reported it really helping with performance, or at least smooth, so no more stuttery flights.
No, I haven't heard about that.
Okay. So there was something going on in the forum, Discord channel.
Okay. Yeah, I have to admit I do not follow the Discord channel that much because it's too many traffic for me. I can't follow that.
Well,
I don't have the time.
Yeah, ours has become quiet, so it's not really that busy anymore.
Okay. So I'm on course now.
Yep, right behind you.
Autopilot on.
Yeah, so Paul says he tried, but he's not seen the difference. Yeah, so I have not seen any difference either. I tried it as well. The only issue I had was that for some reason the system took longer to start up. And so Adrian says 30 Ti. I'm just wondering, do you have AMD or Intel CPU? Because maybe that has to do with it. And you're climbing 2,500 per annum, correct?
2.5, yes. Yes, sadly, we can't see the lakes. When the lakes are not snow covered, it's looking much more beautiful here.
Yeah. Interesting. So the routing, go direct to the airport. It takes me more to the left, to the right.
Oh, really? Yeah, you can set direct to the straight, to the straight waypoint. Then it should point you directly on the final. But I don't have direct to the final. I have 1 or 2 waypoints built in, but we do not need to have that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on 160 now, indicated.
Yeah, me too. About 155, direct to straight for the straight approach. Yeah,
Very good.
Left
Yeah.
of me, but yeah, if you look to the right, you should see me there.
I can see you behind a little bit.
Paul says he has a Intel CPU. Oh, there we go. But worth a shot nonetheless. Yeah, I will try again. Okay, so maybe I'll just not looked at it thoroughly enough. Yeah. So that's a North Sea to the left, right?
Yes, it is. The Skagerrak, the famous one. How long are you then on tour, Blackhawks?
It's a 5-day rotation, and when I come
okay.
back, I'm only home for 1.5 days, really. Well, let's say 2.
Oh.
So I can only stream next Thursday. Then I've got a day rotation on Saturday. Then only Sunday free, and then I've got another 3-day rotation until end of the month. So yeah, I'm only home like only 3 more days now. Well, 4 more days until end of the month.
Wow, that's a crazy schedule.
Yeah, and next month I've already been told that it's going to be overtime again.
Are the planes full right now?
Depends on the routing, to be honest. I mean, you know, we don't only fly the tourist destinations like Mallorca, for example, or Barcelona. So there's certain destinations that are pretty full. But otherwise, I mean, it's not really the season right now, is it? It's not. It's neither Easter time, so there's no holidays at the moment going on. So I wouldn't expect booking numbers to be that good. But apparently, over summertime, it's really picking up. So
yeah, I have an idea to maybe go to Barcelona this year.
nice.
But sadly, your airline do not fly there.
What?
Yeah, you said.
No,
Yeah, you said you don't fly there.
No, we do Barcelona. We do fly, of course, but not
Okay,
from Cologne.
yeah,
But you
then-
said from Cologne, correct?
Yeah, from Cologne, I think they're only Ryanair, but I don't enter Ryanair.
I don't
Then
know.
I have to go to Frankfurt or Düsseldorf.
I mean, I know that by Eurowings probably goes from Düsseldorf to.
Oh yeah, okay.
Well, Paul, it's so weird. You know, I don't. The problem I have is we pilots have been told for over a year now that you know that 1,000 pilots would have to be laid off because there isn't enough work for them, and then suddenly, even though the situation hasn't really improved much, we still have COVID, we've got war going on, but suddenly, not only is there no more talk about having too many pilots, actually we've got a shortage right now already. Surprise, surprise. So if you look at flight schools, there's a big flight school here in Germany that is now actually offering a €20,000 reduction on training costs for those that have already passed the selection process, but not yet signed up, because they told them that they're not needed. All right, so they've passed all the tests, they haven't started training yet, and now they're getting an offer with a €20,000 reduction apparently, so that they come and start training. So it's such a weird kind of, you know, you don't know who to trust anymore. So, I mean, I'm happy that, you know, that it's you know, it's looking like we have a rather shortage than the overhang of pilots, which is good. I mean, that makes you know, makes things less or more predictable, and you don't have to worry too much about your job. Of course, it's just, you know, I just want to have a clear picture. That's all.
I think with the pilot shortage, the pilots should have more power, more force against the management.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is this: I don't think it's always about, you know, more money, or you know, more money for less work and that sort of thing. I think pilots, especially that have been working for a company for like myself, 25, 30 years. I mean, I've always been interested in you know, working 100% or more than 100%, make sure that, you know, everything's safe, etc. But also, of course, I have an interest in the well-being of the company and the profitability. But I don't know. One thing I just get allergic against is you know, being lied to, you know, and obviously, you know, getting wrong information. It doesn't really build trust, does it? So yeah, we'll see what comes up next. But again, you know, the situation is not that positive. If I look at the fuel prices, the war going on, there's a lot of uncertainties, right? So you know, whatever it takes, if it's honest, you know, an honest communication, and if there's a need for, you know, for reduced costs for a certain amount of time, yeah, I mean, count me in. I don't mind, you know, but yeah, be honest.
Do you activated your smart cars?
Yes.
Oh, really? That's good.
So even if SUIPC is running, so if it's logging, that's fine.
Strangely, I can't see you on the One Engine Out homepage.
Okay.
Normally, I can see there all people which have the smart cars activated.
Okay. Well, I had an issue last time. Maybe FSUIPC isn't connecting or something. Because it logs off. Oh yeah, it's logged off again.
Logged off.
Yeah. So the flight disappears from smart cars. So I start and then everything's gone.
Okay. Yeah, then maybe you should book the flight again and complete it manually from the pilot center, from the crew center. And you can start for the next flight.
I mean, you're seeing, you know, I'm not cheating. I'm actually flying the routing, so.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's beautiful here. Love it.
It is, yeah.
Oh, I didn't check for the next airport. Is that, do you have add-on scenery for that?
Let me have a look. 1 second.
Hey, I'm flying the Kodiak, it's called. It's an add-on. Nice add-on, actually. So it's using the Garmin... Is it 3000 or 1?
It is 1000.
1000. From...
I have an add-on, yes, for Kodiak.
Yeah.
You have activated the add-ons I sent you? And you should have the add-on as well.
I've pretty much activated so many of your add-ons.
Yeah, yes, Coolknap is contained in it. Okay. 5 minutes to descent for me.
Let's see, top percent, yeah, got it there as well.
Final is for me 780 feet, so I will dial in now 700 and press VNAV.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, this is an aircraft literally that's made for flying in these remote destinations, and even the bush trips in Papua New Guinea, for example. So you may know missionary bush pilot. He flies the Kodiak in real life, and he makes lots of videos on YouTube.
It's a very good modeled aircraft. I don't like it. But you should use the working title G1000 mod for it.
I am.
Yeah, you have. I know.
Okay,
I mean, for the viewers.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, make sure that it's free. You can download it in Microsoft in the shop, and just add it, download it, install it, completely free. Paul, yeah, all the best. Take care. Stay safe. So any trip, Brennelt? Well, I mean, I guess you're going to be hopping along many airports in Norway, right?
You mean in the simulator?
No, I mean real life. When you say that you may fly fly here?
Yeah, yes, we will come over Denmark and cross the Skagerrak, and I think we will go to Kristiansand, and then we will fly the coast north to the north until to the Lofoten. I don't know the English word for it.
Yeah. How many days have you planned for that?
I think it's about a week or a bit more than a week.
Cool.
Yeah, it's not that fast aircraft, but it's fast enough to come a very long distance in a short time. I think 2 years ago he flew from almost Cologne to Malta with the aircraft in 3 days.
Wow. I would imagine that you have max duty times as well for private flying.
No, you don't have.
Really?
No, you don't have. But you will not fly for 10, 12 hours a day. I think he flew about 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours. Mostly the legs are not longer than 3 hours. Then you will land, do a little break, let's say 1 hour, 1.5, and you fly again 3 hours. So you flew 6 hours a day, then you make an overnight and fly the next day again 6 hours in this modus.
That's a lot of flying though.
Yeah, it is. In Germany we say, der Weg ist das Ziel.
Very true
I don't
indeed.
know what the saying in English
Well,
is.
I think if you translate it straight, it sounds a bit silly.
Yeah, I don't know if they have the same.
Path is the goal.
Yeah, maybe.
Confucius. Right, got a Wiebnach path pointer coming up.
Yeah, for me as well. I think descending in some seconds. Airport already in sight almost. Reduce the speed a bit. Switch to low idle.
Yeah. Oh, Mark, I'm not sure, Mark, are you still here? Regarding Challenger, how are you getting on with it? Just wondering. You love it. Yeah, it's but are you starting to feel comfortable with it? There we go, yeah. Ronald, you don't have X-Plane, do you?
Yeah, I have X-Plane, but I don't have any add-ons for it. I had the TBM from hot start, but I couldn't fly with it. I couldn't manage to take off or land. And so I sold the TBM, and I now have an X-Plane without any aircraft.
Okay. Maybe once the shared flight is published, maybe then you can consider the Tolless 319 at least, so that way we can
Yeah, I could try, yes.
do some shared flight then.
Maybe I can steer the airliner, but I couldn't take off with the GA aircrafts without the aircraft doing a ground loop.
I think
and take
maybe
off or landing.
yeah, I think at the beginning the first versions they were really sensitive on the ground, but that got a lot better with the updates that came out. So I think the twitchiness for the steering has gone.
Yeah, it's. I think I should try again. Maybe update and try. Oh, I have to deactivate the autopilot because I have 4 whites.
Okay. see the airport just a little to the right there. It's also got high pressure, so 1026 is the alternative right now.
Good idea. I should press on B. Okay,
Like
I'm looking now a little bit low, but still 4 whites on the puppies. I think they are incorrect.
probably.
When you do real-life approaches, do you see sometimes difference between the glide slope and the puppies, or are they always exact?
Well, pretty much exact most of the time.
Okay. As far I know, they have a calibration service. They do check flights for the ILS, or maybe for the puppies as well. To check that and adjust it.
Yeah, for sure. And if anything is major, you know, if there's a big difference, you will have a note somewhere in the approach plates saying that they don't coincide. Or normally that would say the PAPI intersects, you know, not at the, or they're not located at the touchdown zone exactly.
500.
Yeah, shared fly with the hot start Challenger would be great. Yeah. Aldebico, come on. It was not that bad.
Hey, I'm landed. I will taxi all the way to the end of the runway, then do a 180, and after you change the flight plan and activate its smart cars, we can take off in the opposite direction. We accept
right.
a little bit tailwind, it's not that much.
Yeah, I have a feeling as well the Parpies are a bit off.
In my opinion, they are not working at all. There's someone else landed with his twin otter. Nice one. So
it's a DC, looks like something DC3 or something.
Yeah, I think it's looking like a Saab 340, or I think something like that.
You're right. No, you're right. It's it's a low wing. Yeah, it's Saab. Yeah, you're right. Definitely faster.
But I have the twin otter installed, so I don't know why the model matching not work with the twin otter.
Well, that's the thing with Microsoft. Right behind you. So we're gonna put the park brake on.
Yes.
That's sorted out.
So next flight is to Echo November Fox Yankee. Can you book the flight again and complete it via? Yeah. Okay. So approach is 01 and straight.
It says gear lever is raised.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a gear lever. So direct. Nico, thank you. Good night to you. Take care. Stay safe.
So I think we can use 2500 again. I don't know exactly, but I think. So then reset flaps and trim. Check fuel.
Yeah,
I have
that's
enough.
good. Yeah. I think it resets it every time to have half full or something.
Yeah. Okay, we will do a takeoff and a left turn, and then we will intercept our routing.
So, one more second.
Are you ready?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Activate. And flaps.
Now you're on the on the homepage of One Engine Out. Very good.
Let me know when it disappears again then.
Yeah.
Okay, I am ready.
Okay. I hope the other one is ready as well. I don't know who it is. So, okay. Take off.
The winds are there probably, yeah, somewhere. It's always incredible how quickly it takes off.
Yeah, it's a nice aircraft. Very stall capable, and I like the stall aircraft very much.
It's on.
I do like the Twin Otter very much, but I have to say I think the Aerosoft messed it up a little bit. I don't like to fly it.
Yeah, Flying Wolf, I do have the blinker on, yeah. Hang on. I'll just show you. The Saab just overtook me.
Our aircraft.
So what approach are we flying then? Visual again? Or?
Yeah, visual again, 01. I think there is no published approach. It's a very small aircraft. And it's airport, sorry. And it's an airport where Herbert has been last year.
Okay.
Okay, 2500 is reached. Now accelerating. Wouldn't you maybe set your time a little bit later? I think the evening sunset light is more beautiful than...
I quite like this setting at the moment. It's the other is just a bit too orangey then.
Okay.
So right now I quite like it.
It's real then. I'm actually on 18:30 local time. Sun is almost set and it's looking good for me.
We'll let chat decide. Yeah, it looks nice as well. That's true.
Yeah, and you have the lights on the ground. I like it. It's that light which I did most of the flight in Norway because of the winter time. There was no sun.
Oh yeah.
It was all the time like this.
It's kind of weird that there's not many sims that actually look nice in these kind of twilight times.
And interesting is in the winter times this kind of twilight light is very, very long. It's for hours and hours like this. Ah, there's another Kodiak on your right side. I don't know who it is, but I think he's on the ground. Only 278 feet.
Okay.
Ah, the Twin Otter is behind me.
So now you can put on some lights here. There we go. Panel lights. And I'm sure we had some floodlights somewhere.
Yes, the light knob on the right side has two knobs to.
Ultra, yeah.
And you can activate your overhead light. There is this black kind of thing there. You can activate it. It's light as well.
Ah. Ay, ay, ay.
And the cabin light switch on. Let me see. Tuck, tuck. Now it's on, the overhead light,
Yeah. I've got
the
mine on
dome
as well.
light.
Yeah. I mean, I've got it on one side, not both. Yeah, these are things. I mean, that's where Microsoft Flight Simulators actually, you know, that's when you say, oh, good, you know, lighting, colors, clouds, scenery.
And give them a year when the aerodynamic engineer now do some good work, then we have good flight models and good add-ons, and then we'll have this simulator.
Yeah. Keeping all fingers crossed. It's going to work.
Yeah. I think we have to climb a bit. Maybe in front of us the mountains are a bit higher.
Okay.
I will climb for to 3,500.
Then I will follow 3,500.
Abbott did almost the same flight like we do right now, and he said this region where we're now coming over is so lonely. There's simply nothing.
Oh wow.
No houses, no city, no nothing. Only rocks and trees.
Okay.
And he says to do their emergency landing or something like that should be a nightmare.
But I think telephone connections look good though, isn't it? Mobile phone?
Yeah, maybe from above, but when you are landed there, emergency light, then you don't have any connection. He said there sometimes he had no connection to no radio connection to the air traffic control.
Oh wow. Okay. But doesn't he kind of call in with flight service and oh, quick turns. Doesn't he give out some flight plans? So flight following?
Yeah, as far as I know, and on the first day they didn't, but then they got something told from the controllers, and for the next days they gave a flight plan, and it was good because the controllers were all the time very worried about them.
Oh, okay.
They maybe can go down in the unpopulated areas,
Yeah.
and they got lost there.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the service is there for, right? So you have a flight plan, and tell them, you know, if I haven't landed at this time, then I'm out of fuel. Then, you know, something's happened.
Yeah, you need to open a flight plan on takeoff, and you need to close the flight plan on approach. And when you don't close the flight plan for the right time, then they try to reach you. They try to connect you via phone, via radio, or something like that. And when they can't find you, they send the emergency.
Yeah.
And when you are then landed and simply forgot to close the flight plan, then you get the bill.
Yeah. I'm sure that has happened a lot of times to some people.
Yeah, maybe, but not to us. It's very good.
It is beautiful.
I like it.
Just gonna go a little bit to more daytime so I can see the ground a bit better. That's nice. What do you mean, Advigo? Where? You mean over here? Nah, it's still far away. IMC conditions coming no bueno.
IMC conditions are no problem for us. We can do that.
It's interesting how the terrain just, slowly gets more rugged.
Yeah.
A little bit higher. But still some lakes.
Yeah, the lakes are simply everywhere. I think we have to climb a little bit more because I see on the terrain radar some red peaks directly on our flight plan.
Okay.
Let's climb to 445 now.
Yeah. Set.
But the top of descent is coming up as well.
Yeah, 6 minutes, 35 seconds.
Okay. For me, 4 minutes.
Mark asked Reynolds, have you looked for Nessie at Loch Ness in Microsoft? Yeah.
Oh no, in Microsoft I haven't, but no, I haven't. I think there isn't. But maybe someone made an add-on, a Nessie add-on. I don't know.
I remember that was so long ago. Yeah, we did a huge group flight. I mean, we had that was one of those flights that we had 20, 25 people on.
Yeah.
And I remember the absolute coolest one was in the Alps we did, and it was one of the really basic. It was a free add-on, really basic aircraft add-on. And we flew. I think we had about 30, 35 people flying on. It was absolutely crazy. Chris Clark.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah. I think we should do another group flight, and maybe with longer before that announcement. Yeah, do announcement long time before. Maybe then we will have more people flying along.
Oh yes, with Tiger Moths. Yeah, you remember. And then we ended at Innsbruck. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Tiger Moths.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Blackbox, we still have the Blériot aircraft. We could do a group flight with it.
We could, yeah.
But then we only need some aircraft which are capable of 20 or 30 knots, not faster.
Yeah. How come you use YouTube now? Because I've had some personal issues with Twitch. So I decided not to throw any more money down their throat. So yeah, so here I'm streaming on YouTube, and yeah, I'm in the making of. I've got some YouTube videos in the pipeline, which I can't publish yet because the aircraft I'm doing it on is not published yet. So definitely, lots of things in the plan.
Dial in about 1200 feet and activate VNAV.
Level off here. So there we go. William, yeah, I know that not. There's some that do prefer YouTube, but there's also people, of course, that are not happy with YouTube. But I can't make everyone happy. The important thing is that I have a feeling that I'm being true to myself, and yeah, I need to change something regarding Twitch, and so I did. So, Brent, what altitude did you trial in again?
200, but you can look in your flight plan. There you have a final waypoint, and that's the altitude you should set up.
1340 I have.
Yeah.
No, that's a final approach fix altitude. Okay.
It's a kind of virtual final approach fix. Maybe it is different for you than for me.
Wow, look at the fjord there. How gorgeous. Well, I'm happy with it. I know, again, it's something. It's going to take some time to get certain things sorted out. Right, so there's going to be good fly towards that corner there, and there's going to be a right turn. That red blinking light, was that you or is that a tower? No, that's you. I was just getting worried there. I thought it was maybe a tower in the way.
What? Tower?
Yeah, yeah, well, there's a red light on the tower, but it's not blinking. And then there was a red light ahead of me. Looks like on top of the mountain as well. But that's your beacon light, I think.
Mm-hmm. So almost on the final altitude, I press approach.
Yeah, the thing, Eternal, one thing was the way they just grab money from content creators, the smaller ones that are trying to start out, trying to make a living of it even, the amount of viewers you need to be able to make a decent amount of money to live from, and they just would not listen to any concerns, anything that I was telling them, saying, hey, why don't you do it according to the genre? The flight sim genre has so fewer amount of people watching. Why do you have the same threshold regarding getting potential greater share of the subscriber fees? And they just didn't care. They didn't listen. They just did not care. And then what really broke the neck for me regarding Twitch was when they leaked personal data. Literally everything. Real name, address, income. Absolute no-go. And they refused to tell me exactly which data was leaked. They didn't even reply anymore. They just totally ignored me.
They are kind of arrogant, I think.
So it's like, well, then sue us, right? Then go and get a lawyer. And they know exactly, nobody does that because it costs so much money. Lovely, I'm on the path. Got the runway signs.
A little bit of tailwind, but only 3 knots.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the glide slope, but it always looks like, if you follow glide slope, as if it's a bit high. But the scenery is amazing. The lights there.
This approach here in summertime is much more beautiful because you are right now flying over a lake.
Yeah.
and it's nice.
500.
Herbert did an overnight here on the airport, on the city close to the airport or the village, and it was very beautiful on the
I can
pictures I
imagine.
saw.
Wait, look at that.
Oh, the runway is very narrow.
That's bouncy. Love how your landing lights light up the runway. It looks so cool. That looks really pretty now with the houses there, cars going on the road.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, I will go to the end of the runway, turn around and wait for you. We have to taxi back. The apron is on the beginning.
Ooh, that's got a really steep slope going up here.
Cars on the runway.
Oh, what's next to it? It's interesting to see how bright the landing lights are.
I don't know if it is realistic. Oh, Black Box, you are 10 meters above me and the other one as well.
Oh, so you're exactly for me? Oh, maybe. I'm not sure if I have the scenery. Or do you have an extra scenery for this or not?
Yeah, I think you must have the scenery, otherwise you don't have an airport here.
Well, that's weird.
Because this airport does not exist in default.
Okay, so let's make sure. How long is the next flight, Reynolds? Do you know?
Let me have a look.
It's 34 minutes. It's too long. That's a long
Yeah.
one. Okay, then I will call it a night here. Looking forward to the next flight. It is beautiful here. My God.
Come to the apron and have a look how this looks.
So if you don't know what to do, if you're bored with flight simulation, you don't know what to do, go check out the tour center on oneengineout.com. Lots of tours with pre-made flights for you. VFR, IFR, big airports, small airports. Short stream, come on.
Long haul and short haul, VFR and IFR, everything.
Yeah. And I can just say I would never have come here on my own. Because I wouldn't not even have known that this exists, so. And in here, Microsoft, it does look very pretty. Look at how light comes over the, look at that.
No, you don't have the add-on black box.
Oh no, I don't.
I have here a kind of tower building with the windsock in front.
Okay.
And I can't see it in your stream. Maybe the easiest way is to activate all the Norway add-ons when you do this flight here.
Yeah, probably.
Then you don't have the problem to forget one.
What was the trick again to get the lever over the limit of the gate?
I usually do it from the pilot seat and then
Yeah, just
put it, hold it, and drag it.
Yeah, you can also use the mouse scroll wheel to do it.
Ah, okay, interesting. the same as for the condition lever. You should put
Yeah.
it to cutoff. The engine is off. And then the emergency fuel switch and the switches on the top to off.
Solid wings. Yeah, I can show you. Oh.
I will quickly activate my Twitch stream. If you want, you can hop in and then you can see how it looks with add-on.
Okay, let me just check. Do you have a link?
Go into Discord, and there you see a live behind my name.
Yeah, there we go.
Push
Okay.
on it,
Yeah.
and say watch.
Okay, there we go.
I will do it a little bit brighter here, like this. The other light was better. A little bit later. Yeah, like this.
Oh, how can I? There we go. It's a little tower on the left-hand side. Yeah, that's true. I don't have that.
That's it. And here are some hangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big deal here, but it's nice.
Yeah.
For this little aircraft airport.
Yeah, but the surroundings are absolutely amazing.
Yes, it is.
That's incredible. Lol, I pressed a button somehow and it... Oh, it's
you
in
can
slew
see
mode.
there.
Yeah, there we go. That's why it was in slew mode.
You can see here, now you're down, but here this aircraft is hovering. Don't know why.
Okay. Oh yeah, it was really hovering. Really high.
And you was on the same altitude for me.
Okay.
Okay, let me see how this looks in summertime.
Yeah, Flying Wolf, thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe.
Okay, still ice in uni. Okay. Now the ice is gone. Are you still on my stream?
Yeah, I can see the beautiful, the lake, yeah.
And here is the little city where Herbert did the overnight. I think he was something here at close to the beach. There was a hotel where they stayed.
Lovely. Beautiful.
And the approach would have been here along this lake. I think it's looking better in summertime.
Yeah. Very likely.
Yo.
Very nice. Good, good. All right, guys. So, yeah, I'm going to be working.
Good night,
So I will be back next Thursday. And since my older daughter is moving places, we have to help. I'm going to start at 1900 UTC. So if you like, see you next week then. Stay safe, everyone. Stay positive. And thank you so much for the support. As always, my dear moderators, thanks for all the help. And yeah, see you soon. Love you guys. Take care. Good night.